Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. It was time to do my daughter's hair, so we went with doing small box braids with no extensions. This is a kid-friendly, easy, protective style, but I won't lie, this did take some hours to do. Y'all see all this hair that she has. I washed, conditioned, and detangled her hair all the day prior, and then I put it in like 4 big twists overnight. What you're seeing now is the next day where I'm blowing and stretching it out. So before I even start braiding her hair, it's dried and blown out straight. This just helps for me to get through her hair faster when I'm parting and braiding, and then it helps for her so it doesn't hurt as much because her hair is not tangled. For the braids process, I did split that into 2 days also because of how long it takes. I'm used to braiding for long hours, so I could have done it everything in one day, but honestly, breaking it up made it just so much easier for her because it was just having to take a couple hours each day to do it rather than having her spend her entire day sitting in the chair. It would have just made things rough on the both of us. So we did one half or the back half one day, and then we did the front half the next day. And I know you're probably like, well, why didn't you just make them bigger so that way it just wouldn't take as long? She actually chose this style, so she wanted them smaller. We've done box braids before, but they were always bigger. We used to put beads at the ends. She doesn't care for the beads anymore. They get in the way. She plays sports. They're uncomfortable for her to sleep on, so we just don't really use beads anymore. She wanted the braids smaller this time. She just liked the way it looked. So I told her about the process and how long it would take, and this is what she wanted. So baby girl gets what she want. And she did pretty good. So no complaints at all. And she loved it in the end. I loved it. This style was very versatile. I left the ends out so that way they curled up. It doesn't show curly right now, but they curl up once they got wet and everything. And again, I really like these box braids on her because they're just so versatile. She was able to style it however she wanted to. So whether it be putting it all up in a ponytail, two cornrow braids, two braided ponytails, however she wanted to do it. Here you can see that she's braiding it herself in two braids, and you can actually see the curls on the ends a little better. So she had that flexibility, that freedom, that independence to be able to wear it how she wants, but then the her hair was still done, like it was still in braids, but she could switch it up and style it herself the way she wanted. So I love that. So I put these in January 18th, and we just took them down March 28th. And yes, the takedown did take forever as well. But so she had them in for a little over 2 months. And for me, not having to do her hair for over 2 months, not having to worry about her hair in the mornings, especially school mornings, this was so worth it. The time it took to get these done was so worth it. Now, I'm not sure how soon or if we would come back to this because she currently has another style in that she's absolutely loving right now, and she says it's her signature look. So, not sure when we'll come back to these box braids because she's currently loving something else, but I absolutely would not mind putting these in again and getting a good like 2.5 months out of them because they're just worth it. Y'all see all this hair, and it's not just her, it's her sister too that I have to do both of their hair for. So, if I can get something that can last over a month, it's a win in my book. Okay, so at this point, we're still on the first day of doing the braids, and I guess technically the second day of doing her hair in general. But this is the back half, and I'm stopping at the back half. So this will be the last braid that I work on this day, and then we finished it the front half in the morning. And this is the reason why I kind of went with this parting style rather than what I normally would do, was just so that way I can just do the back like this and then in the morning do the front rather than going all the way to the front. Anyway, so this is what the back is looking like. Y'all can tell it's late. Sister is tired back there asleep, so we called it a night. And this is the next day. I just once again put it in these two big twists. This was to make sure her hair didn't shrink too much or not up too much while she was asleep. So we're back at it. We're finishing the front. Sister has her energy back, so she's going to be moving around a lot back there. This back half, this first back half that we did, I believe there were 9 rows on this back half. And then in the front, this left half, so this the first half in the front, I think we did 7 rows. So altogether in the front, there would be 14 rows just going straight back. So yeah, we did these pretty small. So here I am finishing up this first half in the front, and obviously I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So this is what the parts are looking like. And like I said, 7 rows on this side. Kind of just showing you guys there if you wanted to count how many braids or how many rows. There you go. And then like I said, just do the same thing on the other side. And this is the final. You can't see the curls too well yet because I haven't put any product or water on it, but this is the look. And of course, we did sister's hair the same way, so they were matching, just didn't record it twice. But yeah, this is the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, stay filled with love, and peace.